bafunwa. Uhlabana nabakhona.
Uhlabana sibabonile phandle kade sixoxa lapha phandle lapha.
Usengiphuze iqoqa.
Hayi traffic display. Sisiza ngapha.
Yeah, the traffic.
This is cool.
Hi, Viti.
Got your GoPro.
Trying to GoPro. I'm trying to. I can charge on the back in the charge because America.
Oh, wala charge yan na.
Charge on the level, all the conflict.
How are you guys doing today?
Yes, alright.
Long traveling? I'm Lorenzo. Nice to meet you. Lorenzo, nice to meet you.
I'm Ellie's dad.
Would you like a sip? I can go make you a drink if you like this. Okay.
When I'm doing like that, are you going to be
that I said on the Zoom. We did not practice again.
You did it. So good.
I got to practice. And very nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. So glad you
Just say something crazy like they're not staying here.
Oh, yeah.
Don't take them to the office. I ran around looking for people to check them in.
This is my aunt.
You are beautiful.
Okay.
I am Gina. Very nice to meet you. I am Gina.
This way?
So your aunt, this is the aunt who is on Zoom, right?
Yeah, they flew in from England just,
Oh, they do.
yeah, they're like jet lagged right now.
Oh,
Hey, Nana. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. It's a wonderful wedding and party. Hi, how are you?
I actually went there. We walked to Los Angeles. I call her Nana.
Nice to meet you.
Betty.
He wants me to film it. They just flew in from England and he's like, I need to be in bed. Dude, take this film. Yeah, so that's my mom's little sister. Yeah. That's her husband and that's his mom.
I gotta go through my video.
So happy. Thank you. Yeah.
Was it 21? Yeah, 19, yeah.
So obviously they were all.
A minute ago, almost 4 years.
How are you related to Lungi? Oh, really? But you're not? No. That's my son. How could I forget that? No test. There's food and there's lots of food and
I went to stay with them and they were like,
You're welcome.
What have you done for this world? You did it with
Thank you. I think that Lucy started. Ngani usebhoma la.
Cheese emnandi.
Ngezandla kuyenziwa nje.
Babe.
Ukhangela. Makhosi.
Travis. Oh, so
We have the big mic here. Yep. This is where the wedding's gonna be held. The place is so beautiful, like I say, guys. And if you don't know the name of the place, this is called Elizabethtown. Never been here, first time here, I love it.
rain coming.
The rain is coming down.
It's coming.
Ah, isso é selvagem.
Welcome on this beautiful day, this beautiful wedding. I just first and foremost want to say that it is an honor and a privilege for me to stand amongst two. I just want to say something, not on the script, looking out into this crowd. I just feel like the way the world is going, if we had more weddings like this, more gatherings like this with cultures, the world would be a better place. Yeah. I just want to thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for traveling overseas. Mama Chuma and Papa Chuma and Sanale, thank you guys for watching. We know you guys are here in spirit, so. In Genesis 2:24, it says, "Therefore a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." And this is what we're doing right now. Lungi has left, and we are becoming one right now under the name of Chuma. Lungi. Proverbs 18:22 says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing." And we've all heard that before, but the B verse on that says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing, and he also obtains favor from the Lord." So now that you found a good thing, you have a supernatural favor on your life. So wherever you go, just know that there's favor among you just because you're with the beautiful Allison, future Chuma. In Mark 10:6-9, it says, "But from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. For this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife. And the two shall become one flesh, so that they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate." Paul wrote this being a mystery correlated to Christ and the church. And Christ laid down his life for the church. And you're going to be the same for Allison and your wife. So that's basically what Paul is saying. You're going in front of her. You're laying down your life every step of the way. Allison. Proverbs 13:10 says, "A virtuous wife, for her worth is far above rubies." Your worth is not set by the world's standard, nor any person's standard, but by God's word, which is the one true standard. This covenant brings you to a whole nother level, far above any work that this world can bring you. You guys being faithful and doing this thing the right way puts you at a whole nother level. There is nobody able to set your worth except the man above who made you. To Lungi and Allison, great marriages are the will of God. They don't just happen. Make a commitment today to never quit learning, loving, and giving to each other. And as a friend of you guys for many years, I can tell that you guys have practiced this and almost perfected it. You guys, every day I see you guys are loving each other, caring for each other, super patient, super giving, and I can only strive to be what this is right here. In Matthew 18:19-20, it says, "Again, I say to you that if two of you agree on earth concerning anything that they ask, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. For where there are two or more gathered in my name, I am in the midst of them." And this is for the crowd, everybody that came, Mama Chuma, Papa Chuma that's watching online, groomsmen, bridesmaids. We're all here for a special reason. We're here to support them, love on them, agree with them that this thing is going to work. It's going to flourish, and it's going to be a great marriage. Everybody say aye. Aye. There we go. This thing is happening. All right, so at this time, Lungi and Allison are going to exchange vows. Sorry, if we can bring up the papers.
Oh, you look good. So, Addison Marie Hela, my sentiments for you are at a stage of relentless, irrational, and unwavering love. Or as LT so eloquently put, or you will. Or as Marco bluntly warned when we were in DC this weekend, this is the end of my freedom. How did I get to relentless, irrational, and unwavering love? Well, before getting here, there were 3 other stages I moved through. The first stage being the diamond stage. This is from the first time I saw you working out in the stadium at Lindenwood University, running up those stairs. What you described as a sweaty, out of breath, fighting for your life fitness moment was a little bit different for me. When I saw you that day, it was as if all my life I'd seen beautiful diamonds put together in one basket. And on that day, one of them in particular caught the glimmer of a light just right and shined more brightly than I'd ever seen before to catch my attention. Diamond shine, that was the first stage. The second stage is the lioness stage. I called you lioness not only because of your mane of hair at the time, or because you were dating a handsome lion of a man, but because of the characteristics I saw in you. This was cemented by you telling me you wanted to meet my family and see the home I cared so much about. I remember saying, I would love to take you. It would be an honor. You answered, that's nice, but you're not coming. And I did it. You went by yourself, not only to meet my family and see where I grew up, but to help bury a friend of ours and spoke at a funeral of 1,000 people for your first time in the country. Your bravery, fearlessness, and compassion for me and my people moved me to new pastures of love I had not experienced before. I was in love with my lioness. The third stage is the family favor stage. Following your travels to Zimbabwe, England, Denver, to meet my family, you have slowly won each and every person in my family, to the point where I was on a call with my own mother, the woman who gave birth to me, and I said, goodbye, Mom, I love you, in which she answered, thanks, tell Allison I miss her. My father, on the other hand, took you to his place of work in Harare and introduced you to everyone and their mother around the offices and introduced you as, quote unquote, my daughter-in-law. My father has worked in that office in Harare for 10 years. Not once have I ever been invited. See, culturally, we have a meeting as Ndebele people where all the elders and family members advise you and give you wisdom for your new chapter ahead of your marriage. During mine, with some of the members sitting here today, I found myself being threatened for most of it to not mess this up with Addison, otherwise was I warned. They will deal with me. All this to say, at this stage, my love and respect for you was moved further by my family's favor. Now to my current stage as I stand before you. This stage of relentless, irrational, and unwavering love. Sawubona is a greeting shared by a number of Nguni languages, including my own isiNdebele. It is a greeting to say hi or hello. But actually, if you look deeper, the direct meaning is in fact, I see you. I acknowledge you and your existence. you are relevant. Ali, I came into your life as a stranger in many ways. A stranger in language, country, culture, race, and just to name a few. But even with all that difference, you've always seen me, all of me, and your love has never been ashamed of me, which in turn has stirred and garnered a force in me to protect you as my lioness. There are so many reasons why our love shouldn't or wouldn't work. To others, it may seem irrational, and those differences have caused so many bumps on our journey. To me, it has proved that my care for you has not and will not waver. With all that said, I give you and your family present my word. I will protect you, love you, care for you. I will work hard with you to make your dreams come true and discover new passions for you. I will see the world with you and gain perspective with you from the people we meet and cultures we experience together. My love for you will be relentless. I see all of you today and what you are capable of tomorrow. That is my relentless, irrational, and unwavering love.
It's a contract.
Please sign it. We'll take it back.
You even have it staples. Before today, Lungi, I made a promise to you I would study the Bible and read its teachings and stories. Gia Sakunda, Kodwa, Ditanda Ubu Kuchela, Uguti, Gimbona, Kanjani, Unkulu Kulu, Ngawe, Nange Sikati, Esisi, Itatu, Sinda Wani. I am still learning, but I would like to tell you how I see God through you and through our time together. It started with a rugby player asking a synchronized swimmer to play rugby. I immediately rejected. And now that you've seen me play tennis, badminton, and anything else on land, I hope my rejection made perfect sense. But still you held fast. And 2 years later, I still said no to rugby, but said yes to Indian food for dinner. Ukolo, Lukombisa, Ubu Iso, Indiso, Ba Loco, Ezi Quentembayo, Kubu, Gufa Kazi, Bezito, Esingena, Kuzu, Kuzibona. Faith shows the reality of what we hope for. It is the evidence of things we cannot see. In this, I vow to trust in God, to trust in you, and to trust in life, as we stand here today as evidence of God's miracles and plans. Next, we face a series of living in different places, finding jobs, going back to school, retiring from sports, living in the trenches, which I don't know if we're out of yet. Visa expirations, and Izito Ezeningi Eza Zinga Zigwa. For years, as I was admittedly panicking at every new challenge, you to this day never missed a morning or a night where you dropped to your knees, bowed your head, and prayed. Masi Bambelele, Ngobu, Ina, Ngapande, Gobun, Tenga, Etembeni, Esidi, Inise, Kisa, Ngoguti, Ungulukulu, Singa, Metemba, Uguti, Uzo, Ina, Isi, Tempiso. Thank you so much. Sake. Let us hold tightly without wavering to the hope we affirmed, for God can be trusted to keep his promise. In this, I vow to continue to work on my relationship with God, as well as work with you on strengthening our marriage through love and faith, always and especially during the challenging times. In recent years, there have been multiple times I've had a crazy idea I wanted to go for, like applying to doctoral programs, trying out for the Olympic team, moving to DC, moving out of DC, traveling the coast, Ugu Flala, Mzansi, Ithiobo, quitting jobs, accepting my dream career, moving to Texas. Kodwa, Noma, Kunjalo, Utando, Luako, Nogwe, Sekwa, Adukazi, Kuntenga, Tenge, Noma, Uhuhus. But still your love and support never wavered or questioned. Masimgene, Izintela, Sohu Kutazana, Ezenweni, Zotando, Nemi Sebenzi, Enike. Let us think of ways to motivate one another to acts of love and good works. In this, I vow to support, encourage, and be enthusiastic about all of your dreams, endeavors, startups, foundations, and choices. For the past 6.5 years, you have shown me so much more of the world than I could have ever dreamed. Bengifuna ugu unika, umhlaba kodwa, manje ngifuna ugu bonisa, umhlaba uguti, ngifuna ugu unika ikaya. I used to want to give you the world, but now I want us to see the world, and I want to give you a home. Where your lungs know the soil and your heart knows the language, where the comfort of home transcends 2 continents. In this I vow to your family, we will continue to work to get you home and be able to live in both of our homelands. Oh. You have convinced me of something over the past years. Goku Kodwa, Siya Honda, Ukuti Umhlaba Wonhe, Wara Chulwa, Gomyalo, Ka Nkulukulu, Uguti Loku, Esiko Bonayo, Manje, Agu Belanga, Kuko Konke, Ogu Bonwayo. By faith, we understand that the entire universe was formed at God's command, that what we now see did not come from something that can be seen. In this I vow to you and your family, I will be humble and open-minded and continue ugufunda isiko nolimi lo abanye abantu abasle nabasle kakulu kulo mhlaba isindebele. This marriage, you and I, is a holy matrimony. It has been written. God is with us, and so are ancestors and loved ones. And speaking of loved ones, I ask myself, what would Nosiko think? It is in my heart, and I hope in my behavior, I take care of her little brother as she would want me to and expect me to. And when I am not, I know Sanele will keep me in line. In this, I vow to be a respectful, patient, loyal, hardworking, and sometimes sassy wife. I also vow, Ugu Peka, Isi Twala Ogu Mingi.
Say that again.
To cook more. Another teaching you have emulated always, it's really a way of life, Ubuntu, an essential human virtue of compassion and humanity, meaning I am who I am because of who we all are. I consider myself blessed to have witnessed you and your family live Ubuntu, giving selflessly, taking care of others, and putting community above Ngia Jabula, Njalo, Ngi Usi, Sekile, Ukuba, Ngumkako. I promise all of these things, Lungile. I am so excited and blessed to be your wife. Thank you for the honor of getting to watch you live every day. You are the best part of my days.
Repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. It is a token of my love.
It is a token of my love
in my life. It is a reminder. Of everything you mean to me. We are one flesh. Awesome. Repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. Wear it today. And remember the commitment I make to you. Because it's forever.
Are you sure?
How long is forever?
The world has a lot of standards of what they think love is and what they think love can be, but the one true standard of love is what God said love is. God said in 1 Corinthians 13:4-7, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable, and it keeps no record of being wrong. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up. Love never loses faith. It is always hopeful and endures through every circumstance. And I can say, from being alongside of you guys for the past 6 years, that you guys, this verse is what I would pick out for what you guys are. You guys are very patient with each other. You guys are always kind. There's never any wrongdoing from what I can see. And I mean, man, from the surface, no. And I mean, your relentless love and never giving up on each other is just something that I think we all in here can strive for. And for the big thing, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. I now present to you Mr. and Mrs. Lungi Chuma.
Mr. Chum, congrats.
C'est bon.
Yung ang doping din.
Thank you.
So ang get chocolate.
What did I? Oh, there it is.
Hi. Congratulations. So proud.
I love it.
Kami, pangsamahan yan sila.
Nobody will.
I believe that there is no more argument now.
He made it official.
As of yesterday, a lot of people were arguing with me here when I told them that I was Lungi's kulu or grandpa. So I am Lungi's grandpa. But first of all, I would like to thank Lungi's parents for trusting me with this opportunity to stand on their behalf. I think all of you already know that they were not able to make it here because of extra, difficult circumstances where they could not, nobody can control. So, yeah, they asked me to actually represent their family here. And when I was talking to Lungi's dad a couple of days ago, well, I told him that I would do it better than he would have done. So I promised. So I plan to do just that. But don't worry, brace yourselves, because this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Because they just told me to tell you that this is not over yet. We are going to have a big one in Zimbabwe. I really ask you guys to start saving for the tickets. According to my sources, somewhere beginning of 2024. So you can start saving for your tickets right now. And we're very hospitable people there, so I believe that we can accommodate you. You don't have to book hotels. But we do have Airbnbs as well, so yeah. Now, I am representing Lungi's family, but I'm not alone here. So I really wanted to introduce Lungi's family. But let me tell you something, that we hold in very high esteem our in-laws. And so the way we greet them, the way we introduce ourselves, it's just not the normal way we just go and, you know. I mean, we are people of culture that that's very rich. We like singing, we like dancing, and I think what we're going to do right now is give you a little bit of a taste just to say hello, number one. And number two, just to claim Makoti. Right, to claim that she is ours. So the little song, I mean, like, let me take like 1 minute to 2 minutes. Let me ask everybody to come over here. Let's do it. Let's do it. We are claiming Makoti that she is ours now. My daughter is going to lead the song. She's going to do it. You guys come over here so they can see you.
This is quite amazing.
Every one of those family come over.
Hi.
Umakoti ngowethu
If you don't let me go off the mic.
Thank you guys for sitting with us. Just a little bit about these two guys. Where's Logan? Oh, he's over there.
Pay attention.
So, just a little bit about these two guys. In 2017, I got a call from, was it a message from Lungi, telling me that he was somewhere in the United States, because I didn't know that he was here. And so, a little later, he sent me a message that he was playing rugby in Denver, Colorado. And so, it was from Aspen with friends, and then they came over, and we actually went to find him when he was playing. So that was the first time I actually met him.
Oh my.
I had known he was all over the place, maybe in England or some Wales sometime, right? When he came over to the US, I didn't see him. So we spent a day together, and when he introduced me again to his friends that he was playing with, that's my grandpa, he just did the same thing. And like they couldn't believe it, but it's true. Yeah, and I think it was the same year that we had some conversations, and I think remember whether I asked him or he just told me that he was taking this beautiful girl from I met at college, and so I was very curious. I mean, I wanted to meet her. In 2018, I got a message again from him to say that I was in Denver, they were in Denver, and I think she was coming to do something to do with what you were talking about. Your head down and yeah. So so I picked them up from where they had been staying in
My house.
Oh, really? Yeah. I'm my neighbor.
She's also part of the Singer family.
Yeah. All right, okay. All right, there you go. So I picked them up from there, and we had dinner that evening. And gosh, I mean, it was the first time to meet her, but it was like we had been together for a very, very long time. But what amazed me was the questions that she was asking about our history, and even asked me about how Zimbabwe came to be Zimbabwe after Rhodesia, why you went out into the bush to fight, and stuff like that. And okay, she actually brought me to tears that day. But so what really amazed me about this beautiful girl is that she had been to Zimbabwe by herself, flown from here all the way to Zimbabwe.